Yo, we in a building. Yeah, man, we got some stuff to talk about. Sorry I'm late. Man, I was at Dave and Buster's and had to take my little nephew Nick back to Decatur from McDonough, and that's a little ways. But I scheduled it at 9:15 for the first time I used the scheduling. I had to figure it out, and I got to figure it out. Whoa. What is happening there, everybody? I've been running around with a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old all day. They've been geeked up on candy and hormones. And yeah, that's been my day. As you come in, drop your location. We got to find the game. Okay, boom. Let's see what the score of the game is. That hard war Eagle was happening. Goonsville. What's up, Goonsville? See if I got a Goonsville hat. I had a Goonsville hat on all day, man. I got to get another one. I got to get another gray and black one, man. I got it all sweaty earlier. See if I got a Goonsville hat. Sabrina back. What's up? What's up, Rodney? 912 in the building, St. Louis, Missouri. Val C. Texas. Let's see, man. I might be able to put the Big Beats Franklin. What up, man? Naptown in the building. I'm up now. I got a little more energy now. These boys, hey, gotta keep up with it with the next generation. Andre Walker checking in from North Carolina by the way of Duval. San Diego. My dad always said the prettiest city in the country is San Diego. Charlotte in the building. That's the 904. Okay, Goonsville said brother in St. Louis for football. That's hard. Fat Don, what's up, boy? Goons Day out. I'm telling you, had the young goons with me today. Miss Fat, the boot. What part of the boot, Miss Fat? Let's go, Minnesota. Where my book? I ain't got my book. Should have put my jersey on. So what we doing, Peter D? Gotta put, yeah. There we go, Goonsville. Hey, Terrence Shannon gonna be the difference in this. Terrence Shannon gonna be the difference in this series. But they been hooping. FPSD, what's happening? Y'all want to give everybody a little bit of time to get in here. We'll get into the topics in a minute, man. But what a day, man. Hope everybody had a great and a safe Memorial Day. You feel me? Hope everybody got some good food. Got to be around some loved ones. Pay homage to the veterans. Miss Mel, what up though? Man, hope make it home. Y'all know that's our motto. Make it home. You feel me? All right, so this is what we got from earlier. So today, there wasn't a we didn't do the morning run earlier. We gave Chico the day off, man. Shout out to Chico. And the sound, man. So this is what we talked about earlier. We said we're gonna talk some Auburn football. We said we're gonna talk about the secondary in Colorado. We're gonna get into some music again. Music kept coming back up. Nephews in the NFL. You feel me? And Thug. Somebody wanted to talk about Thug earlier. I think that was Miss Mandy Speaks, the one who said something about Thug. Shout out to Miss Mandy. She came through early. Said she found. I'm with it. Uh-oh, super chat. Uh-oh. Y'all know the super chats control the conversation. Do we need to finish the 90s R&B? Because my dog, Tracy came in with a $49.99 super chat. Soon kicked the dough down with the $50 super chat. And she said her favorite 90s album was Boyz II Men. Do we need to get back into the R&B while we watch a little basketball tonight? Is that what we on? You know we're going to talk some Colorado football, but you can do that in a lot of places. I understand. But do we? Lodge, this is what we're going to do. You send the super chat through. You tell me your album. We're going to go pull the album up, and we're going to see does it pass the test. We going to Boyz II Men right now because when you drop a $50 bill, I got to respond. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to my cousin for sure. All right. You want to control the conversation? I don't care if it's 99 cents. You drop it, we doing it. We going to check this album out. We got to check this out. Boyz II Men. All right, the topic is, this is part 2. Let me see. The self-titled album. This one's, let me see. Okay, we're going to find it. Okay, the first one was Cooley High Harmony. This must be the second one. Let me see. Man, Boyz II Men first album came out in 91. That is wild. I remember 91 real well. Okay. All right, Tracy. Is it Boyz II Men 2? Or is it the one with Cooley High Harmony? What, Tracy, what was your favorite song on there? Die Hard, where you know Jodeci was mine, dog. Tracy, what was your favorite one? Sharpshooter, I was born in 91. What's up, Sharp? Hey, man, that was a great year. Second vibe, and boom. We pulling up that too. Let's go through it. Oh, snap. Hold up. Okay, it's the third album, but technically it's like the second album is a Christmas album. Number 1 single. Oh, my goodness. I'll Make Love to You. Damn. You came out swinging. KF 2000, we talking about just R&B. Okay. Okay, cool. We vibing in here, man. We finna pull this up. Man, straight up. Oh my gosh. Why they do it like this? Hold up. All right, y'all. Boom. I'm finna put it on the screen. She came with a haymaker, dog. This is a heavyweight album. Okay, cool. I don't know if y'all can see this, but listen. The first song, Thank You. I remember that one. Thank You was hard. All Around the World, number 2. You Know, number 3. Vibing, number 4. Okay. None of them are like the big songs, right? Cool. Cool. Because what they did is they gave you good music, right? I Sit Away. The Jezebel song was cool. I don't really remember Khalil. This is when they went crazy right here. Number 8 was Trying Times. Number 9, number 1 single, I'll Make Love to You. 10. First of all, I'll Make Love to You was like the biggest song that year. I remember I was in middle school. Follow my nine. Say I'm sorry. The blame is on me. I want a new life, and I want it with you. Man, trust me. I remember that one for sure. Okay, cool. 9 is I'll make love to you. 10 is on bending knee. On bending knee. That's what I was just singing. What? I wasn't even going through nothing. I was in 7th grade. But man, I used to sing that song like I had like I was trying to get my family back, dog. Straight up. This album was incredible. Then 50 Candles, The Low Key Killer. 12, Water Runs Dry. Didn't even know Babyface wrote that. 13, Yesterday. Okay, cool. All right, bet. The other day I talked about Jodeci having a 5-song run that I said, that 5-song run, should have gave them the album of the 90s. This 5-song run, I think probably sold the most records, reached the furthest, and sonically, singing wise, shoot, man, Jodeci is what that's what I came up on. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's a better 5-song. I don't know if they can mess with this album. I'm trying. Look. I thought I was in Jodeci. It's a picture right now floating around of me in 9th grade or 8th grade with no shirt on, some jeans sagging, and some black combat boots that wasn't even mine. They were my daddy's. True story. That's how bad I thought I was in Jodeci. But I just cannot I can't figure out a better 5 songs than this right here. I'll Make Love to You and On Bended Knee. 9 and 10 back to back. That's almost like, bro, we thought the album was going like, it's like they could have started the album with those. Man, let me tell you, and I know, man, listen, I had that picture, man, that jump's so funny, dog, because I hadn't even started getting muscles yet. So you just see a little kid with a little dope body, Yeah, that joke crazy. All right, Boyz II Men. Right now, I got to go Boyz II Men 1. Boyz II Men 1 right now. That 2 album, we got to go Boyz II Men 1 right now. I'm going Boyz II Men 1. Two, we're going Forever. We're going Forever My Lady. All right, where y'all want to go next? We got to pull another album out. I can do this all day. I ain't tripping. And my man DJ Octane, you feel me? Like, we gonna start playing it. Thank you, Cuzzo, for the super chat. That's why yours went straight to the front. But outside of you just being cooler here, for sure. Mary Jane, My Life. If I go I think we are Mary Jane, My Life. Waiting to Excel soundtrack. Hold up, man. You snap with that, Trace. Because you killed that. Let me pull it. Snap with that. Where we going next? We got Waiting to Excel. Y'all want to go Waiting to Excel? Ace. We can go Waiting to Excel. Yeah, Boomerang. So y'all know we had did soundtracks before. And, my pick for soundtracks was Above the Rim. The Waiting to Excel, I had no idea. And Boomerang, those two. You know what else had some bangers? That Soul Food. Yeah, soundtracks. We did soundtracks like early on. when I first started, and man, I think it was during football season, man. We might have had 1,500 people in here. That was one of probably my best lives ever. We did soundtracks. Sharpshooter said, "There's no way I'm picking Boyz II Men over Jodeci Forever My Lady." Listen, I get it, bro. I'm just looking at the numbers. That 5, we talking about 2 number ones, not just number one in the hood. You feel me? 2 real number ones. 2 real ones. But I feel you. Poetic Justice was Fat Don and Gentle Giant said Poetic Justice. Hey man, I don't know if y'all watching this game, but they are hooping, bro. Hey, bro, like they not calling these fouls on SGA tonight either. They really not. Big E was down. He said, "What's down, Big E? Trent Monster, Trench baby, you hear me?" Okay, we got another super chat. We got to go straight to it. Miss Mel said, "Look, first of all, thank you for the $10 super chat and for being a member." All right, we going to it. Ooh, she dropped the haymaker. We going Boyz II Men, Jodeci Forever My Lady, and now we got to add the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Okay, we got to see if she could take down Jodeci. You know what? Just to make it fair, we're on. Can we count this album only? Hold on, let me get this off the screen. Hold on. Now when we go Lauryn Hill, can we only count the R&B song since we saying the best R&B song, best R&B album of the 90s? Can we count R&B only? Hey man, hold up. Cam, that's Kobe keep hitting the bell. That's crazy. All right, y'all. So look, R&B only. I got 1 vote for R&B only. I got 1 vote for if it's on the album, it's a go. Let's just go through the album. Miss Mel, great pick. Salty Vet, what's happening, man? Hey man, Salty Vet, how you recovering, big dog? All right, let's go. Okay, cool. We on it. Oh my God. Hold up, y'all. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Hey, y'all don't know, dog. Dog, Lauryn Hill. Wait till y'all see this album. Maybe we forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Dog. I was in high school during this album. I remember, man. Man, Lauryn Hill so damn talented, dog. This why you never maybe this was wrong with her, dog. Now you gonna say nothing wrong with. Let me take that back. There's so much genius in this album. It's probably even hard just to have a regular life after you make something like this. Can't take my eyes off you, cuzzo. You hear me, bro? This album ain't. Wait till I put these songs up. I ain't even going to Wikipedia. I'm trying to make sure we see them all. All right, y'all. Boom. You see it. The intro. Okay. All right, y'all. Lost ones. Are we gonna count lost ones? Can we count lost ones in this debate? What's up, Aretha? Miss Mel, you snap with this. Can we count lost ones? We got to hold on. I'm finna pull this. I'm gonna go through some of this. Lost one, she was rapping. Forget it. We don't count it. Hey, Salty Vet, man, we talking about 90s R&B music. Okay, Lost Ones, banger. We counted banger. That's one. X Factor. X Factor. Dog, the pain in this song, bro. It could all be so, man. At the end, when she get into the care for me, but what you will for me, will for me, will for me. I thought you for me, for me. I thought you for boy. Man, boy, that song I don't know if it make you confused because you don't know whether to cry or testify, bro. Good gracious. X Factor. And at the end, the last part at the end where she say, I thought you lived for me. Man. I want to play this so bad, bro. I'm gonna play it. Hold on. The end part. First of all, it's a 5 minute and 30 seconds. It's a 5.5 minute song. This is one of the greatest works. Yeah. Man. This is one of the greatest works in R&B to me overall. It's crazy. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Care for me. Care for me. Well for me. Said you be there for me. You said you die for me. Why won't you live for me? You said you care for me. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit. Oh man. I haven't heard anybody with another bridge. This may be one of the greatest bridges of all time. Do people even make bridges anymore? This may be one of the greatest bridges in all time. The end of X Factor. Come on, bro. Is that even considered a bridge? Man, they don't even make 5-minute songs no more. Look, in today's world, the end of X Factor would have been his own song. Man, is she writing this to Rohan Marley? Is that what this is? Because if she is, man, I got some words for him, man. I love Rohan Marley. That was my favorite football player. But how could you make her that sad, bro? Good gosh. X Factor. Bro, okay. Let's go. Oh, no, she didn't. Zion to Zion, dog. To Zion, man. To Zion, dog. Bro. To Zion. Bro. Bro, do y'all not remember Zion? Do y'all not remember Zion had Carlos Santana on it? Hey, look, Miss Mel, you knew what you was doing. Good gosh, moly, this album was hard. Oh my goodness. Man, if you got a kid, you know how it is when you haven't met the child yet. You praying for somebody you don't even know yet. Man, I don't know what was going on with Lauryn Hill, but she blanked out on this album completely and totally. Oh my goodness. Lauren, baby, use your head. Y'all remember that from Zion? Come on, dog. I'm taking a risk on this one. I don't even care, dog. Y'all had to hear that, bro. I don't know if we can. I don't know if there's anything that could listen. We may need to have like different. We may need to have like different like categories. Maybe like best male group in the '90s, just like they do the Grammys. This is on another level. Like so, right now, between them 3 songs, Lost Ones, X X Factor. First of all, writing X Factor and X Factor wasn't even a hook was genius. AKF 2000, hold that thought, because when I made the Instagram the post, a lot of people was talking about 12 play. 12, hey, listen now. We're talking about the music. We're not talking about the charges. Man, first of all, I'm listening. This is what I'm listening to later on tonight, for sure. We ain't even done yet, bro. That thing. Number 5. She went 2, 3, 4. She went Lost Ones, X Factor, Zion, 5. That thing, that thing, that thing. That was like the least of those 5. That was like got the mainstream appeal, but you know what I'm saying? Like, doo-wop, that thing was everywhere. I love music, dog. That's crazy. Hey y'all, look. Can we I don't think y'all remember this album. Bruh, doo-wop, that thing. 6, Superstar. 7, Final Hour. 8, When It Hurts So Bad. 9, I Used to Love Them. 10, Forgive Them, Father. She ain't even done yet. Every Ghetto. 12, Nothing and Nothing Even Matters at all. Come on, bro. 13, Everything Is Everything. 14, Miseducation. 15, You Just Too Good to Be True. Oh man, you want to talk about falling in love on the song, dog? All right, y'all. Look, man. Okay. All right, y'all. Miss Mel, you messed the game. Yeah. Well, I don't even know. Shit, man. It's something in that album. It's 16 songs, and she damn near went 16 for 16. All right, y'all. Somebody else got to come take the mantle. Miss Mel, right now, thank you. And I appreciate the $10 for pushing it to the front, because I'm gonna need that later on. I'm gonna need that. Might have to go to the store or something, man. Well, you just brought out a lot of emotion going through that album. Golly, I remember that album, man. 1998, 99. Yeah. My junior year of high school. Man. Crazy too, cause man, that's when Man, 90. That's crazy because like that whole album was like the album for all the couples. And I used to be crazy about Cam Mama back then. And that was like I just knew that was all they stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'll listen to the album, think about Cam Mama. I just had to have him. And we see who won because that's Cam Mama. But a lot of memories on that album for sure. Great pick. Great pick. Great pick. Whew, hey, y'all, we need to watch the game, y'all. I ain't got time. We need to watch the game. 64-57, Oklahoma City Thunder right now. Because, hey, Ms. Mel, between that Boyz II Men, man, I want to go outside. Hey, between them two, yeah. Dog, I just had a little low-key, a little emotional experience on that one, boy. Man, you done took me back down. Ms. Mel, what you said? Ms. Mel said, I done took folks back down memory lane. Jeez. Fam cutting up tonight. Man, there you go. What you say? Ms. Mel said, me and Tracy hit hard tonight. Yes, y'all did. We're going to have to do rap music next time. Man, y'all get... Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, Weevo, you know what's crazy? You can go back and look at it. I said, hey, man, we're going to talk about everything. I put it in the... TP 2000 came out like 2000. So I said, man, we can't talk about it. I said, we can't talk about it. I said, we can't. Yeah, man. Give me some water, boy. Man. Now we've that. Hey, but everybody know that's the one for real. All these 2000 babies, man. If you 20, if you 20 to 20, if you 20 or older, hold on, nah. How'd that go? If you anybody born after 2000, more than likely, that was it. TP 2000. My college day, that's all you were hearing. Jen Earl said, same dudes. Man, boy, that good music do it to you, man. That good music to you. Yeah. This man said if you 20 to 30. Yeah, look, man, if you want me to go back down another album, you had to send you're gonna have to send a super chat or something, bro. I just can't. That was a little much. But look, we can go into talking about this. We can talk about these Colorado pickups, man. Colorado been doing work in the portal, dog. I think earlier we said we can get in. We said we was gonna get into. I know we still can get into some Auburn football. I think it's mostly Colorado. If it's some Auburn football people in here, you could drop a couple questions. But I think we got mainly my Colorado crowd tonight. So we can get into, we got the secondary. I'll tell you what. All right, y'all. I got one for you. This is what we'll do tonight. So y'all know everybody got PFF, but I got a special PFF. Okay, boom. Die Hard, Auburn question. Shout out to Die Hard. He always come in and rock with me. Does Auburn have a top DB backfield in the nation? I tell you what, they got two of the. I would say it's a few questions on that back end, Like as far as top end speed, I love Caleb Harris, but you kind of need that guy. He's good. You need that guy at the free safety, so that's why I probably wouldn't say they were one of the top. But I don't think you get a lot better when it comes to those three in the front with K and Lee, Jay Crawford, who got first round pick potential, and then that slot man with Champ. I mean, if it ends up being Champ Anthony when he comes back, he was coming into his own. I think he's a pro. So I would say, yeah, I really like what they got in that cornerback room from the slot, nickel / slot, to the perimeter. Yeah, Crawford is the deal for sure. All right, look, so I'm gonna bring up my PFF. We'll go look at some of these transfers. So this is PFF Ultimate. Costs a good, pretty little penny. I got access to it. So shoot, we're gonna get in here together. Oh, what was the password? Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. Then we'll go look at we'll go look up some stuff. All right, boom, 900. Damn, let's see. Boom, at at 900. All right, hold on one second. I'm logging into PFF. We'll go over some stats. PFL tripping. Let me see what we got here. All right, bear with me, y'all. Give me 1 second. Man, okay, boom, we in. My bad, y'all. What's up, Alan Smith? We finna go look at some high level stats. Some of this stuff I'm gonna put in another video. Let me see. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go through PFF. Now, this is not your average PFF. Y'all see I'm going to premium. So this is the premium account. I think this costs like, and there. We going to NCAA. Boom. All right, who y'all want to go look at first out of the new guys? Out of the transfer portal. Hey, Regina, I talked to his trainer, man. He said Will in good spirits and you know, he gonna be absolutely okay. That was about as much as I could share on that, but say he fine for sure. All right, so look, we in is there anybody y'all had questions on any newcomers that in the transfer portal to Colorado? Matter of fact, we got to see somebody who played. Y'all want to go look at that corner who just got there? Okay, boom. Let's go check out that corner. All right. Tyreek Davis. Let's go find him. Okay, cool. So we going to okay, boom. NCAA. We want by player Tyreek Davis. Boom. Okay. All right, so this gives you a really um, in-depth breakdown. Don't so what I'll say is I want to warn everybody like PFF is not like the way they grade at times is not exactly what's going to be what they were asked to do. Is only like a really high level, I guess kind of say indicator of some key trends. It's definitely analytical, but you could take some good and some bad out of here. But what I see already is this guy came to play, especially against guys who threw that ball around. I'm looking at that Washington State game already. So let's go. Let's see what we got. So we're in the grades chart. Let's go defense. Now you know what? Let's go see what position he played a lot of. Let's go snaps by position. And mind you just can't go find this everywhere. This is the one. Okay, cool. So he's 5'10", 188, right? But I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is all the snaps he took last year. I'm just taking y'all. So when I make those videos, this is usually the process I go through when I go find some of those stats. Like, all right, Dukes, where you get that from? A lot of them come from here, and I got another system I use too. Oh, they got the wrong one showing. Hold up. My bad, y'all. I showed y'all the wrong tab. Boom, there we go. All right, y'all. So this shows you all of his snaps by position. So one, he lined up on the D line. So that's usually if you see a corner on the D line, that means he's on the line of scrimmage and kind of close to the box. That's usually on a blitz when you see that. Inside the box, but not on the line of scrimmage. So he played in the box a lot, you know, and that's in that front seven between the linemen and the linebackers. And we can go to the key right here. Okay, cool. slot corner. When I saw his height, this is that without watching any film. We're just stat diving at this point. When I saw his film, I 1000% thought that he was a slot corner. This boy played 705 snaps at wide corner. Okay. So when I saw 5'10", I'm like, oh man, he's probably a slot guy. I know what they like. Nah, this dude's getting busy on the outside. Okay. Competition. Remember, competition. Remember what I said, top grading. All right. So this boy know how to play the outside. Okay. I'm glad I looked into this. All right, let's go. Let's go to our next one. Right now, we're breaking down new Colorado corner, Buffs corner, Tyreek Davis out of Wyoming. All right, let's go to defense. Played a ton of snaps. Graded out overall is 70.8. I like that a lot. So when I talk to so when you get this package, you get like a one-on-one with one of the main guys from PFF. And so he basically gave me a little tutorial on how to use it and how to look into it. He said an A in PFF, and I say this all the time on my videos, but an A in PFF is a 90, not 100. Like, really a 90 is like 100 in PFF. An 80 is like a 90. It's like a 10-point grading scale. So if you see somebody at a 60, it's more like a 70, which is, like a C or so. If you see somebody with a 50, it's more like a 60. Okay, cool. So what I see out of this is, for the most part, when you look at him defensively, he got better as the season went on. Tackling. Had a couple games. Let me see. We say, all right, he missed 2 tackles first game of the season against Arizona State. I'm assuming that's Scatterboo. So you can see that. But he's an undersized guy. Did have 6 tackles, missed 2. I'm cool with that. Idaho played a lot of left corner. Started at left corner, and every week he switched. He went right corner, left corner, right corner, left corner, right corner, left corner, right? Okay, cool. This is what I like the most. Teams that threw that ball around, man, he was in the mix and he graded out well. You look at that dark green against Washington State, absolutely. John Material, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Okay, so NFL, right? And where is it? Passer rating. Yeah, boom. Let's pull that up. So he has some decent games. Got about 82.4 NFL passer rating, which ain't really crazy on an NFL scale. So, and coverage, that's what we want to see. Gave up 157 yards this year. Outside of that, didn't give up a ton. Not a lot of the yards after catch. The longest was 28. Played some in the box. Gave you 2 snaps at free safety, but the majority was at corner, as I said. So this is a guy, what we had to do is go pull up the film. But as far as PFF goes, PFF tells you he's a sure tackler, a guy that you can use in a multitude of spaces, and then who looks like he could perform well in the slot, even though that he is on the corner. This is the crazy part about Mr. Davis to me. You ain't even need him. You ain't even need him. You got plenty. You got Teion Parks. You got DJ McKinney. You got plenty. So I just think when you talk about Colorado and what they were able to do in the transfer portal and top grading, which I have been saying the whole time, they bring in starter after starter after starter after starter. This is about, a lot of people say you don't want to bring in seniors. You don't want to bring in guys you don't know. If a senior is supposed to play, then they will play. But if it's a guy better than you that's younger, or if it's a guy that comes in who hasn't been here that outperforms you, that guy's going to play. Simple as that. Well, it's a plethora I got a funny story about plethora too. I'll talk about that one day. But nah, man, I think it's absolutely crazy. And nobody's talking about it because it looks like a bunch of random transfer portal signings when you see so many offensive linemen and so many defensive backs. The only position that I would like to see really Colorado go after right now, I know a lot of people want Colorado to go get another running back. I think they find a running back too. I just think they need another backer. That's it. I really think they cool at running back between Hayden, Welch, even Charlie, dog. You know what I'm saying? Between them three and the new guy, I think you got enough. You probably do need one more, but I don't think it's as pressing as a need as, from what I understand, as you may need to add one more backer. Val C said, "Hey, Dukes, didn't Auburn get a Georgia Tech transfer? Yeah, they got they got two Georgia Tech transfers, and one of them is maybe the fastest wide receiver in the country. And yeah, that dude is Eric Singleton, man. I think he's third all time in 100 meters in the state of Georgia. 10-200. Probably the fastest guy we've seen at Auburn since Anthony Schwartz. He's a legit 4.2 guy. He was the number one receiver in the portal. So if Auburn don't have nothing, if Auburn don't have nothing else, they got speed. So Georgia Tech did lose a big part, but they replaced them with probably, if they had the number one wide receiver in the portal, Georgia Tech backfield and probably got the number 3 wide receiver in the portal out of Florida Atlantic. I was with you till you said Charlie. Man, look, man. I'm with everybody, dog. You feel me? Like, I feel like, shoot, it's something he can do. It's a place for everybody. I listen. I mean, you still on. Shout out to Charlie, man. Quarterback one Shador said, "Dukes, what's your thoughts on Cleveland Browns Twitter fans coming for Bucs fans?" Man, you know what it's like, man. I just think it's like everybody. I'll say this, man. It's the shine, dog. It's the shine. That's all it is. It's the shine. It's the limelight. It's the press. It's the unbrokenness. It's the family aspect. It's the we've been here. Who is this guy? Who do you guys think you are? That's all it is. You know, it's the new cool kid that came to class and we like what we've been doing already. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Like, oh man, nobody's talking about the Cleveland Browns. And all they want to talk about is Shador. We're a proud franchise. Just a little bit of whining. You feel me? What's up, Von Randall? Just a little bit of whining. That's why they don't know how to, it's like, bro, sometimes when I see these, like when there's somebody hating on me, dog, and I learned about this like growing up. Like sometimes if a dude really hating on you, man, a lot of times they don't like you because they want to be like you or they want to be friends with you, and they don't know how to use their social skills. A lot of times when people really 1,000% hating on you, they really, it's something in you that they like about that. It's something in you that irritates their demons inside of them, their inadequacies. It highlights it. So, man, my dad told me something so cold the other day, man. I gotta put everybody down. Man, when you bring light, what also comes with light? Shadow. That's like a darkness. So the light in me can produce a shadow in you. The darkness in you comes from my light sometimes. But that don't mean I'm supposed to stop shining. And I think that's really what's going on with the fans is really hating on the Colorado fans. It's like, look, how are y'all so happy? This guy got drafted in the 5th round. You guys should be broken. You guys should be disappointed. You guys should be still mad. The Shador fans, the Colorado fans that got over it. Now it's like, okay, cool. All right, just waiting on Shador to go out and do what we know he's supposed to do. That's what they own. That's what the Colorado Bucks fans own. And that can irritate. Sometimes, man, security and people can irritate demons and others. So if you're a Colorado fan and you see like some of the Cleveland Browns fans doing a little bit of hating, and it's not the whole fan base, because I've seen a lot of Cleveland Brown fans that have shown Shedeur love. You know what I'm saying? But like what I'm saying is, yeah, man, the Colorado fan base is different. And a lot of times it's like they may feel like, wherever you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, right? But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think that as they see that these fans that are being brought to the table, it's going to do a way more help than harm. So sometimes when people got them little crazy little legacies, you got to let them. That's that get off my lawn type stuff, man. You got to let them have it. That's all. That's all. That's my opinion on that. Yeah, man, and I want to make sure, man, like the boy Charlie, man, like I know, I said I was like, man, somebody was like, man, I don't think it's I was with you till you said Charlie. I'm telling you, dog, man, they wouldn't have kept that man to Colorado if they didn't feel like he could help the team. So he got a role for sure somewhere. Like I don't know, it could be short yardage, it could be catching the ball, it could be leader. You know what I'm saying? There's something that he brings to that team because there's some guys who was on that team that they didn't keep there. So yeah, man, for sure. And I ain't even the type dude like you just automatically just go to hater first. I try to understand what it is. You feel me? Like what is it? Live gratefully. What's going on? She said, "I love your diplomacy, man. I appreciate it, man. I was a senior class president, man. I learned a little bit of politics back at Banneker High School in College Park, Georgia, on Fairwood. You feel me? I appreciate you. I appreciate you noticing that though. Live gratefully. Hey man, I know what Minnesota look like. They finna go on the run. Unspoken Sports Podcast. Ooh, that's good defense on Ant-Man. Dukes. What's your early predictions for the dogs and leaders for the CU team? Man, you know what? It's early. But if I had to pick one on each side of the ball, the boy Marion Miller a dog for sure. He a dog. I think they may want to see him become a leader, but he may be a leader, but I know he a dog for sure. Defensively, that dog. I think the boy from Memphis, Martavius French, he a dog. I like him. I like that dog. He a dog. So I just do 1 and 1. Who y'all think leaders and dogs for this year? Y'all put in who y'all think a leader is and who you think a dog is. Miss Yolanda Harris, what's going on? Sometimes you got to bust it down the middle, man. JB, okay, JB, man, I like being at safety for sure. My boy being finesse. He told me I could call him finesse too. I asked him personally. He said, "Man, you call me finesse." I said, "You got some finesse to your game, my brother." Definitely invited to the cookout. Big Jordan, Sam is a dog and a leader. You hear me? Yeah, I think it's time for Jordan to lead. I like that. That's a great one. I think it's time for Jordan to lead. Hey, y'all, man, look, we at the hour mark. Man, we had fun, man. Hey, man, this joint getting fun, dog. Man, shout out to Miss Mel and Tracy. They came in with those R&B classics that had me in my feelings a little bit. I had to, but y'all sent me to PFF. You hear me? y'all made me go to start stat diving. For real. But yeah, man, look, on tomorrow we got You Tell Me with me and Uncle Neely. I'm already in PFL, so I may go do a little research tonight, man. I might drop a video, might drop a breakdown. Might drop a breakdown tonight or have it for the morning. I know I'm gonna do something on Auburn recruiting. So yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Tell somebody to subscribe. I think all this R&B stuff, man, and they're just kicking it, man. Some people's like, I don't want to see that. Lost a couple of subscribers, but you know what? When you being authentically you, man, everybody ain't gonna be with it. So I'm good with that. I'm glad I got these people that's in here with me right now. If you out on Memorial Day and you just listen to me in the car right now, that's what y'all do. Make it home. All right. Everybody make it home. There's somebody out there who love you. You feel me? All right, man. Love y'all, man. I'll talk soon. And thank you for everybody who came to support tonight. I appreciate it. We got up to 500 eyeballs, so I love it. All right, y'all. We'll talk soon.